What did you learn about you guys tonight?
Well, the resilience of their compete level, I like that. You know, there's no participation awards for our game, but I did like the way we competed. We hung in there. I think that Leprechaun is up on the rim, you know, knocking the balls off. We missed dunks, tip ins, and free throws, just every way possible. You know, I know Josh Dunk would, I think, put us within one at that time. But again, it goes back to little things. A big rebound that Griffin got on a missed shot there late was a big missed box out. And so our margin for error is small, but I do like the growth. I like the development. I like the way Corey came in and helped us. I like the way Cunningham ran the show and made shots in the end. He wanted the shots. He was hunting the shots. We was trying to get him something there, and they fouled Isaiah on the inbounds play at the end, so it didn't really develop. But again, I like the way our guys competed, even though we only shot 32% from three and 37 from the floor. And we still put ourselves in a position to win. So that tells me a lot about our team. It doesn't feel like it right now, but what we're building is going to be something that's sustainable. But again, like I said, there's no participation awards in the NBA.
Talk about two guys in particular. You mentioned a little bit about Cade, and he kind of showed that clutch gene tonight. Isaiah, we know that, you know, part of what makes him is the way he plays, but how much can that carry over to the team, the way he shows his unwillingness to ever back?
It is huge. You know, the rebounding game tonight, a lot of it, he was manning two people in there, but, you know, commanding two people. But his energy, his toughness, his fortitude is off the charts. And he kind of gave us that spirit, that backbone that we needed. But again, it's nothing like making shots at the right time, making layups and dunks and tip ins, and, you know, just every way there is. We've just got to get that monkey off our back and where those shots are falling, because I thought we had some great looks to put ourselves in, you know, and even without that, we put ourselves in the position to win.
How would I say has this positioning in the paint and pick and rolls improved from last year to this year?
It is, James, and you know, we're switching with him more because he can move his feet and guard perimeter guys off the dribble. I like that. And again, his awareness, I think we messed up a couple of times down the stretch on some switches, but his awareness has really improved as far as where he's supposed to be, how he's supposed to switch, or if he's in a drop, whatever the call is, he's got that awareness down pat now. And that's really a key thing for your pick and roll defense.
Is he talking more? I remember that.
Talking more. He is talking, communicating. And that's always a thing for all the young players is communicating. And he's doing a better job than that. Better job now. Now, what happens is, I think on a couple of his switches, somebody didn't trust the voice, and you got to make sure he was calling it, but they didn't trust it and didn't execute it, and so it wasn't on him.
You have to go to Kelly real early, obvious reasons, and he really ignited him. Talk about what he did in that, like 1 minute spurt.
He did. His IQ, his passing, his pressure he put on the paint for a big man off the dribble was huge. You got to have that, you know, and he hadn't really started shooting the ball well yet, and he's got some open looks, and but his offensive IQ is off the charts, and it really helps us because, you know, we was talking about Isaiah in the pick and roll defense, a lot of bigs, Griffin, their bigs, Aldridge had no chance of getting back to him at the 3-point line, so they had to get in rotation because he was popping for the three, and it really put, you know, gave us some good looks and good spacing out on the court.
Cunningham, I think he was 3 for 11 in the first 2 quarters, but then he hits 3 really big shots in the 4th quarter. You know, it seemed like he was gassed, but does that just show he is getting more comfortable? He is getting more confident at the end of the season, those moments when he needs to.
Oh, I said this before the game tonight, that it's just going to take the young man some games to get his sea legs under him. He had no exhibition, no training camp. So now it's 4 games now. And I think you're just going to see him grow and get more comfortable with his conditioning, with his body, what he can do on the floor, what he can get away with. Just like the last shot he took and KD blocked it, understanding length, speed of the closeouts, all those things he should have learned in training camp and exhibition, but now he's learning in real time in real games. So it's on the job training. But I like what he brought to the table tonight. He really commanded the ball at the end of the game and did an excellent job of seeing the floor and doing things offensively that we need.